All right, so we're going to kind of start where we left off before we talk about multiplying. I have negative 7x squared minus 21x plus 13 minus 8x squared plus 8x plus 25. So the first thing I do is I think of this negative sign as like being a negative 1, and I multiply it by each of the terms in the parentheses. I distribute it. That gives me a negative 8x squared. Negative 1 times positive 8x is a negative 8x. And then negative 1 times a positive 25 gives me a negative 25. Okay? Then on the left-hand side, this stuff here, I don't need parentheses anymore because I'm not doing anything to the terms inside the parentheses, and I'm not multiplying by the outside. So that I could just write down here like this. So then the next thing that I do is I'm going to have to combine like terms. So this is a second degree monomial. This is a second degree monomial. How do I know that it's second degree? The power of x is 2. They're both raised to the second power. And so I just combine like terms. Negative 7 and negative 8 is actually negative 15. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do x to the first power. So I've got a negative 21 and a negative 8x. So negative 21 plus negative 8 is negative 29. Okay? X, of course. And then I just combine, lastly, what color have I not used? White? Okay. Negative 25 plus 13, that's going to give me a negative 12. Okay? So we've been multiplying polynomials, I just didn't say it. Let's do another example, and we'll start with this color now. What if I say negative 2 times 7x plus 1, like that, minus 5 times the quantity 3x squared plus 2x, oh no, plus 3x plus 2. All right, so let me double check. Negative 2 times 7x plus 1, and then negative 5x times 3x squared plus 3x plus 2. Yep. So I'm going to do the exact same thing, except now I'm going to multiply negative 2 times 7x. That gives me, what's negative 2 times 7? Negative 14, then we tack on the x. Again, I'm going to multiply negative 2 times a positive 1. That's going to give me negative 2. Over here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this negative 5 and I'm going to distribute it through the parentheses. Negative 5 times 3x squared is negative 15x squared. Negative 5 times 3x is negative 15x. And then negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Again, we're going to double check this real quick and combine like terms. There's only one term raised to the x squared, right? So that there's only one term that's a second degree monomial. So then I'm going to look for, the next thing I'm going to look for is something with x raised to the first power. So this is like x to the first power. This is like x to the first power. So I'm going to combine those. 15 plus 14 is 29. Negative 15 plus negative 14 is negative 29. And then we combine the last ones. Negative 2 and negative 10 gives me negative 12. Okay, notice that they equal the same thing. All right,